We do have a little bit of eBay drama, just a little bit. We also have some good news. I got a little update on my eBay app. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Piney Woods. My name is Kyle, reseller here in deep East Texas, where it is steaming hot outside, you guys. It is unbelievably hot. I stopped counting at like 100 degrees, so I don't even know what it is, but you do not want to be outside here. You know, from my understanding, it's pretty hot everywhere right now. And, we see a lot of unfortunate events taking place. If you guys haven't said a prayer for everybody in the Hawaiian Islands, just consider doing that. Just terrible set of events that have happened over there. And I hope everybody recovers well. So I've got nothing to complain about in comparative to the struggles that those guys are going through. We got 11 items, I think. Let's take a look. 11 items for $625 going out the door. That's over 2 days, you guys. So again, nothing spectacular, but definitely nothing to worry about. That is right there in the average range of 5 to 6 items a day, and average sale price of like $55. So we are going to get those packed up and shipped out. A free guide to what sales on eBay are what sold videos, and that's what we're doing here today. We do have a little bit of eBay drama, just a little bit. I try not to do too much eBay drama stuff. It actually is not with eBay, with a buyer on eBay. We will definitely get to that. We also have some good news. I got a little update on my eBay app. And you guys could tell me if y'all already had this update or if it was new for you as well. Let's jump into some items that sold. All right, y'all, let's get straight into it. And the first 2 sales, they were very similar, and so I assumed the same person bought them because I don't sell a lot of this item all of the time. They kind of just get sold sporadically. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, and it was 2 vintage patches. Now, a Jim Reeves Museum patch, and then a Baltimore 1984 square dancing convention patch. Now, I bought this whole little basket of patches here from an estate sale. It was about 40 patches, and we paid $10 for the entire box, and there are 9 left after these 2 have sold right here. So this is not something that I'm making a ton of money on, or that you guys are going to make a ton of money on. Some patches can be very valuable. These were not. Yes, they were vintage, but they weren't like valuable vintage. 80s, 90s, things like that. The goal was to try to make like $5 per patch. You got 40 patches. That's $200. You paid $10 for them. You made a little bit of money. And I've been actually achieving that. And the way that I've been achieving that is, like, this one sold for $14 plus shipping. This one only sold for $7 free shipping. So it kind of levels itself out. I really kind of hoped that the same person had bought these 2 patches. That way I could just pay 1 shipping cost. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So we are going to have to ship both of these separately. And I'll show you guys the breakdown like always. I'm going to do a combined on these, though. It's all profit at this point. We made our money back a long time ago, so the cost of the patches are 0 at this point. Everything's profit. If you guys are hearing noises and Coco Melon in the background, we have Levi at the house, but you guys already know that. He's wandered into the eBay room to check out what we're doing. Okay, now next item. This is actually the second time this item is going out. It's a Bianchi pistol holster, and it's pretty hard to see that. But anyway, the reason it was returned is because the guy that bought it, stamped right there on the back, you guys, is the brand Bianchi Sig Sauer P220, P226. So those are the guns that it will fit. The guy that bought it messaged me and said, hey, this doesn't fit my gun. You know, I have a blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, the title specifically said Sig Sauer P220, P226, and it's stamped on the holster, and there's a picture of that. You know, that's just kind of how eBay is. Sometimes you're gonna have people that don't read stuff, and then if you offer free returns like I do occasionally, they're gonna return it. Now, the guy was actually kind enough to message and say, hey, it's my fault, so don't refund me the original shipping on it. So I didn't really lose any money on it, getting it sent back, free return. You know, the guy was understanding. He was at fault. Anyway, sold for $35 again for free shipping. Now, this one we picked up at the Thousands in Sales video. The one where I bought all of the gun holsters, like the one that you just saw. We bought like 10 pairs of roundhouse overalls. We bought, I can't even remember what else we bought. A ton of stuff. This was also one of the other items that we bought. And what is this? This is a vintage Cypress Gardens life jacket, ski vest, life vest. Now, why would I buy this? First off, the 90s colors are just ridiculously cool. And then second off, when it comes to ski equipment and water sports, Cypress Gardens is one of the upper tier of water sports, skis and gear and stuff like that. So you put those two together, and this was an awesome pickup. Now, we either paid $3 or $5. I can't remember. I would honestly have to go back and watch the video, and I'm not going to do that. So we're going to say we paid $5 for it. We might have actually paid $3. We'll just call it $5. And it sold for $39.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. Going to Montana, believe it or not. Suppose it's still warm enough in Montana to be doing water sports, or the guy just collects or something like that. Who knows? Really cool life jacket. Okay, a little bit of drama. Let's spice it up a little bit. I sold an item. It's been almost a month. A VHS DVD combo that we all sell. Drop shipper bought it. 99% sure it was probably off of Amazon, because those units sell for a lot of money on Amazon. And I could actually sell them on Amazon if I wanted to. I don't bother with it. I just prefer selling them on eBay. Anyways, shipped the item out to the buyer. Was 100% tested. You know, we got the helper down here, so I apologize for the background noise. He's playing with items that need to be listed on eBay. Tennis rackets, actually, is what it is. I tested the unit 100%. I shipped it to the buyer, which was not the actual buyer, right? It goes to somebody else who had bought the item on Amazon. Buyer messages me and says, hey, the item doesn't work. I'm going to need a refund. My response is I have free returns. And then I post a script that I have saved explaining how they can return the item. Click return item. eBay will email you a label, print it off, box it up, send it back. You get all your money back. Free return, full refund. Buyer says, okay, I don't hear anything for 2 weeks, and then I get an email from eBay that says the buyer has claimed that the item did not show up. So they did a did not receive item case. eBay reviewed the case, and based off of the tracking, they decided to not refund the buyer because it did get delivered. So first they told me it didn't work, then they told me it didn't show up. Another 2 weeks go by, and I get a message from the buyer that says, hey, if you want to just refund me half, I'm pretty handy. I think I could fix this issue. Guys, I don't respond to messages. Once I have told you how to return an item, that's it. I don't have to respond to you anymore. I offer free returns. Send it back, get your money back. It's plain and simple. Fast forward about 3 days. All right, I'm on Instagram, and if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, Piney Woods Picker on Instagram. If you're into that sort of stuff, I do a little bit of social media on Instagram. So I see a story. Flippy McPherson. You guys should go follow his channel. Big shout out to Flippy. He is on YouTube and Instagram as well. Full-time reseller also, and sells a lot of great stuff. I believe he's located in South Carolina. Pretty sure he's in South Carolina. Finds a lot of good stuff. Sells a lot of good stuff. Great guy. Follow him on all the socials if you're not already. He posted on his story a screenshot of a conversation on eBay, and it was literally word for word the same conversation that I had with the same buyer. They wanted a half refund. They're pretty handy. They could fix it. Blah, 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 right? So I immediately sent him a message and said, man, this person is trying to scam. Here's a screenshot of my conversation with the guy. Fishing for refunds, you guys. Be careful for that. It's not major drama. It doesn't happen all the time. It's not an issue with eBay at all. But some of buyers on eBay will try to get money back out of you. If you have a return policy like I do, it's plain and simple. It's cut and dry. Send the item back. I will refund you the money. That's also eBay's policy. You don't have to partially refund people. Do I sometimes? Yes. If they've sent me a picture and something broke maybe or something like that, sure, I could do a partial refund. You are not required to do that. Don't feel obligated to do it. Watch out for the scammers, and give Flippy a follow on the YouTube. I'm going to jump back to some sales. So I had a guy message me and say, hey, I'm interested in buying this, 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 and this. And it was 5 things. And I said, okay, well, 2 of those things have actually already sold. You know, they're no longer available. The other 3, they are available. He messages back and says, well, would you cut me a deal if I bought all 3 of them? Absolutely, right? So I cut the guy a pretty big deal. I was already running a 15% off sale on my store. So I went ahead and gave the guy 20% off of each of the items, and I offered him free shipping. First item that he bought, I didn't really want to sell, to be completely honest with you. Emmitt Smith Nike, made in USA Nike. Really, really good looking jersey. Sold him that. And then the other 2 items were these little Star Wars figures. So R2-D2, C-3PO. And this one is old, from the 80s. This one is newer-ish. Sold him all 3 of those items for $149.99 free shipping. The reason I offered free shipping is because I could put all of these in a $7.90 flat rate mailer, and it's really not that expensive. Now, the guy was international, so he ended up paying, you know, more than that to get it shipped to him, but it's a pretty good sale for myself. You know, you guys, this happens more than you would think it happens. People message, say, hey, could you bundle all this up for me? Give me a better deal. Look, if you're into reselling and you're trying to sell stuff, I suggest you just go ahead and do it. Get this stuff out of here. Perfect time of the year to be selling football jerseys, because if I don't sell it now, it probably won't sell for a while. So let's just move it out. We made some really good money on this. Now, this one actually puts us in the positives. If you guys have been following along, you've heard me say several times, I did a NASCAR buyout on Facebook Marketplace. The last What Sold video, we had sold 2 or 3. We sold 5 or 6 more throughout the week. And we sold another one here today. Dale Earnhardt, just the Wrangler jeans or clothing version, $16 plus shipping. It was the 132 scale. Nothing crazy, but puts us in the positive. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 20 NASCARs left. So from here on out, they're all positive, and that's why I will do the buyouts. You make your money back, then everything extra is all profit. Next item, it will be on a video or a short video eventually, because I definitely have this one on a video, and it was a fairly decent sale. And it is important because you want to keep an eye out for items like this, or you want to keep an ear out for items like this. Hard to see. All right, it's called Miracle Ear TV. It is a TV streaming device related to hearing loss, and items that are related to hearing loss, hearing buds or whatever you call them, they can sell for a lot of money, and this brand Miracle Ear sells for a lot of money. Also, we paid $15 for this streaming device, and it sold within 24 hours for $111 plus shipping. Make sure you guys look for devices related to hearing loss, not prescription stuff necessarily, but items like this. People are always buying them, and they sell for really good money. Okay, so in positive news, you guys, I got a massive update on my eBay app. Now, let me explain here. eBay sometimes rolls out. Levi, he is coming to say hi. Say hi. There it is. eBay sometimes rolls out updates to the iPhone first. So I don't use an iPhone. I have an Android. I have a Galaxy. An example of this is when they launched the background removal feature. It came out on the iPhone first, then they transitioned it to the Android. So you guys might have already had this. I did not have it, and I was having to get on the computer to do this. Send bulk offers. So let's say I have 25 watchers on items, and I want to send a 20% off coupon to all of those watchers, or 20% off discount. You guys, I used to have to get on the computer, check off all of those items, and send the offer. Or I could do it individually on the cell phone. I can now do it on the cell phone, and I will show you guys right here a little screen recording of me doing that. Go into your offers, and it has send bulk offer. Click the checkbox at the top. It'll highlight all of the offers. Next, I can put in the percentage off that I want. I can then verify it and send it out to all interested buyers. You guys, this is a massive update. Good on eBay for this one. And again, if you guys have had this already, man, you're lucky, because I used to have to get on the computer if I wanted to send out bulk offer, or if I had 150 offers I could send, I could do it one at a time on the cell phone, which is absolutely miserable. Much easier to just do it on the computer. I greatly appreciate eBay finally doing us a solid update there. Couple of more sales. Now, this one was from the comic book store buyout. If you guys have been following, y'all have heard that a bunch at this point. All profit, and it was 6 of these 90s X-Men X-Force figures, new in the plastic still. They're not mint or anything. The corners are rolled, but they do have the card attached to all of them. They're really nice. We had hundreds and hundreds of these figures that we bought out. I lotted them up by, genre, pretty much. X-Men, X-Force. 5 of these, a guy sent me an offer for $60 plus shipping. International sale, he paid a lot more. Get them out of here. Make some money. It's all profit. Okay, y'all, and last item on the list. This will also be in a video eventually. Not the biggest sale, but sold within 24 hours, and that's why I went ahead and bought this. We paid $2 for this belt. It is a Vineyard Vines with the whales all over it, canvas on the back, leather on the front. Vineyard Vines used to be worth a lot more money. Super watered down now. Became really popular. So, $2 for a nice belt, sold in 24 hours for $19.99, plus the buyer paid for shipping. And that's why I'll go ahead and pick this up, you guys, is because it did sell so quickly that I didn't really have to wait a long time for my return. Got my money back super quick, and I made a little bit of money. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. We are at the end of the video. And like I always say, if you guys made it this far, we greatly appreciate y'all watching. Most people tune it out, and that's fine. I appreciate the people that are still here at the end of the video. Thanks for making it through the drama and the positive news today. I hope you guys saw some items that you can find at garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores. Flip them on eBay for a little extra income. I hope everybody is happy, healthy, finding lots of stuff, selling lots of stuff. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'll see you next time.